Hello everyone, this is Ravi here and welcome to the Technical Gurus. So we are here to discuss about a simple project using jQuery plugin and HTML and PHP with AJAX. We will here what we'll do is like we'll create a table with the help of HTML and Bootstrap 4 and then we'll try to edit that table. We'll first populate the data of that table using the PHP and we'll try to edit the table using jQuery and we'll try to save the data using AJAX. So this is a very small project, so I'm just trying to accomplish this goal for this video. So this video we are making for that purpose. So let's see it out, how to work on a project, how to think for a project, and how to start a project. So first thing is like we must have to understand a project. What we have to do is like, so we must have to create a HTML table, right? Then we must have to populate the data, right, using PHP, because if we won't use the PHP then it will become the static content and it will be very hard for us to populate the data then. If we'll use PHP, the profit of PHP is like the content will be dynamic and it will be very easy for us to populate the data, right? And to edit the table rows we must have to use the jQuery syntax would be this. We must have to use jQuery, and to interact with server we must have to use AJAX, and to save the data in again database we will be using PHP. Now HTML table, how to create a HTML table? We must have to use Bootstrap 4 in order so that our table will look good, the UI will at least look good. I am not concentrating more on UI, but obviously if we are creating something we must have to concentrate on UI as well if we want to be a full stack developer. If we do not want to be a full stack developer, if we are looking only for a backend, then yeah, no need to worry about the UI, just create any UI in HTML and start working on that. Okay, but I will always suggest always work on the UI as well, because at the same time in the same project if you will work on UI and means front end and back end both, then it will be good for yourself only. Okay, fine, let's start the project. So as a habit of me, I'm having a folder called project. Inside that I have created a folder called table plugin. Inside that I have created a index.php file, the very first file in that plugin. Let's do the thing like in this plugin what we'll do is like we just give the title, tab name of this plugin. Okay, that's jQuery plugin, we'll just give that, and a body. Before going to body we just need to import the bootstrap we can get it anywhere. For simplicity, I know one website called w3schools.com. simply go to the bootstrap reference. Okay, go to bootstrap 4 for anything, for anyone you click on anything. Okay, just go to that, click on any example. Once you will get any example, just take this. So meta char set and all, this is for setting the character set for this website, this web page, this HTML template. Let's copy it as it is. Okay, now here comes the bootstrap styling things. You can copy as it is, we don't need to host it at our side. This is for jQuery AJAX libraries. Let's copy this. Let's copy this script again, and let's copy this script again. Now let's create a container called div. Give a class as, you can see the class here as well. Take this class, this should be the first class of any of your HTML document if you are using a bootstrap 4. Okay, because this is the one which decides your container. Go to localhost, I'll go to this, then I will go to projects and then the table plugin. So see here the tab name is coming jQuery plugin, we are into that page. So div container, we have done it. Now let's divide the rows first. Okay, so first what we need to do, we need to divide the columns, which are the columns should be there, how it will be there and all. Let's divide this. Okay, so before dividing it, let's create the row. Okay, so row is what, this area, each and every area of this document will become a row. Okay, treat this entire HTML page same as it is of a land, and you need to think, just you need to divide and you need to create some houses to the so suppose this is the entire land which I have purchased. I need to build a house. Okay, so the favorable area is like you can start building from center. Okay, so like that you guys will have to think, and then you guys will have to progress on that. Let's do this thing. Let's come back class. Let's divide the row. So I have divided the row. Now first two rows I am going to give non-breakable space. Okay, and post to that we'll give again, we'll create again class row, or inside that, and last two rows also it will be going to be non-breakable space. So what we can see is like we will be having here 5 set of rows. So this entire area we have divided into 5 set of rows, and now the 4 rows are non-breakable space. Only one row will be working. Just think, this is one row, this is two row, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, this is the fifth one. So this fourth one will be waste. Now the fourth one we will be doing something so that the website will look cool. Okay, let's start working. Once you will be doing something, what we must have to do is like we must have to divide our this in columns. So let's divide in 3 columns. Okay, let's divide in 3 columns. So yeah, so this is the basic table structure is ready now. So what we have done, we have first created a main container section, container div, then we have created 2 non-breakable space rows, and then inside in between that we have written the title of that section, what we are going to do. Then again 2 non-breakable space for rows, then again inside one row class we have created our column. So this is why column 2 sm2, so that it can work on each and every screen. That's why I have used this grid system. I suggest you guys also to use the same whenever it is possible, or try something else as well. There is no restrictions in that. Then I am creating a table inside that. So table responsive, this class I am using so that table can be responsive in all the devices. Table stripe means each and every row will be having a stripe thing. Then the table should be a border, and on hover it might be having some effect, it can be having some effect. Let's come here, let's do this. If we'll do that, we can be able to see table edit and save using jQuery, which we have done here earlier. This is what is reflecting here. Let's start creating a table. So what we have to do now is t-head. So in this example, the MySQL database table we are going to use is like our employee database. We are going to use, it's with demo. Okay, so this is what we are going to use, and I think I am having a file for it. Let's take this out. This file will be helpful, then it will be good. Employees, let's remove this, it might cause an issue. Let's remove this as well. Let's take this. Let's take this much. Let's come here, select the database as demo. We can see whether we are having employees table or not. It is having employees table. Let's delete this, execute the query. Let's take this and do the select query, select all on that, and let's see it out. We are having a data set. We are having a data set ready. Okay, so let's come here, take this employees.sql now, copy it, go to our project folder, open containing folder from here, paste it here. Paste the file here. Let's give the name or employee.sql is enough. Let's come back to here again. In t-head, define the t-head. How to get the t-head? T-head is nothing but the table head. So we can see employee first name, last name is there, then the employee phone is there, then the employee email, age and salary. Let's create the same like that. T-head side. Inside this we'll start creating first name. This will be last name, then phone, then the contact number, then it will come the email, then it will come the age, and then it will become the salary of the employee. And at last let's create a button for edit or save text. Let's do it. Let's come here, let's go to our this page, refresh it. We will be getting first name, last name, contact number, email, age, salary, edit and save. These things we will be getting here. Now let's how to populate the data now, because now the section will come t body, and inside the t body we will be start writing. Let's give this as tr. Inside the tr let's keep this. We have missed it. Now inside the t body we must have to write our logic to get it. Okay, now so how to get it? So we can achieve this in two ways, whether it will be by using an object oriented concept or by using a simple PHP. Let's see the simple PHP now so that our understanding will be better. Let's create a file called config.php. Let's start and end with PHP. Let's start defining variables. db host, $db user, $db name, and one thing we have left, $db pass. Okay, in case you are using some other port, then you must have to mention the port as well. So port, by default the port is 3306, so I am passing the port as well. Now the host name, if you are using the local host, just give the local host or the IP of the local host, that is 127.0.0.1. this is the IP of the local host, or write a localhost. If you need to connect with some server, real-time server, then please provide the IP of that server. Username, whatever is your username, and the password. So I'll have to check that I have saved this thing. So I am having one file where I can go and I can check for it. This is my database password, which I must have to use. Okay, then the DB name is the demo. Now how to connect? Write a connection variable, or how to connect is like create a object of MySQL, pass these variables as the parameter of that MySQL object. So it will be host, db host, then db user, then db pass, then db name, then db put. Pass everything here. Save this thing in some variable, say $con equals to this. So this way we have connected with MySQL. Now we can use our MySQL connections. Let's come to index. First you add this PHP code here, right? Always go for require once. Okay, add config.php here. Once you have added the config.php, now your connection variable is here. For your reference, you can print and you can check it out whether it is working or not. Okay, let's create the object. We have missed the new line. Now see, you are getting something localhost, connect error number 0, connect error 0, right? These things are coming. If you need to check, you can put a check also. If $con on this object, these are the values which we are getting. If connect error number is greater than 0, then let's stop the execution of the script, die, unable to put the message here, database dot, and the error, you will see what is the error is coming. Okay, so you can take that error as well, and on $con this error will be populated here and done, else the connection will work as it is. See, now we need not to print this because we know our connection is working. Let's come here start the PHP and end of PHP. Let's write a query. So what query we need right now is like select all from employees. Okay, order by, let's see it, what's the e_id ASC. Okay, fine. Anyways, it will give you the result in order by, but let's do this. Okay, echo, if we'll do $query, we must be getting the output. So we are printing the query itself only. We see, okay, queries is here. Now to how to execute this is like, to execute this we can execute $result equals to on connection. We can execute and pass the, in connection we can call the query function and pass the real-time query which we have saved in query variable. Now do the print _r and go for a result and see it out what is there. So we have got something MySQL result object. We are getting field count is 7. Let's come. So 7 is the column count. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, perfect. Number of rows 22. You can see here as well, 7 columns and 22 we are getting. Okay, let's come here. Sorry, let's come here again. Let's check those things. If $con, see, num rows is coming. This is the num rows. This you need to pick from here. If $con of num rows greater than 0, then only we need to do this operation, otherwise we will not do anything. So what we need to do exactly here is, now here again close, and here we'll populate our data. So let's create the T-body here. Instead of here, let's create a T-body, because once we will be having the data then only we need the body of the table, otherwise we don't need it. Okay, otherwise what will be doing, we can populate any error message, or no need to populate anything. Okay, inside the T-body again start the PHP, go for a while loop, so that we can loop all the data one by one, we can see it out. So dollar data will become what, we'll call the result set, this result, call the method fetch underscore assoc. Assoc means associative array method. Now inside this while loop start printing the data. How to do it? Now again do this, this will become TD now. Okay, let's, how many we need? I think 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, we missed something, it's 7 here. Okay, employee ID we have missed it, right? So let's create one more th and give employee ID. Okay, let's come here, it should be 8 now. 1 2 3 4 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's create 8 of these fields, but first create one. Okay, echo dollar data, on that data call the column names as it is. CE underscore ID is here as well, so E underscore ID I have copied with this syntax. If now we will be going here in browser, we'll click num rows on it now. So it is basically giving us the error. Let me check. Okay, so now see it here, we were not getting the num rows. So why we are not getting is, like, on the result we are getting this num rows here. Okay, and we are calling it at the connection variable, that is why it is not working. Let's put it on the result. Let's come here. Now let's see, we are getting the data, but all the 22 rows are coming, columns are coming in like this manner. Let's go here, let's check it out why it is happening. So because why this is happening, because what we are doing, we have missed the tr. Let's copy this, Ctrl X, then tr, then paste, then do it. All the 22 rows are coming in a row only, in a single column. Let's do this for 7 4 5 6 7. Let's come to our this. Now I want this, right? F name, it will become F underscore name, this will become L underscore name, this will become E underscore phone, and this will become email, and this will become age, and this will become salary. Okay, let's go here, execute this. So we are getting the data properly. Now there is only one thing is left, that is edit and save functionality. Okay, let's call that edit and save functionality here. Let's look for the button, go to bootstrap, no need to do so much things on that, go for a button. Okay, these are the buttons, any button we can pick from here class and we can do it. Let's implement a tag here, write td, let's use the hyper tag to create a button effect, use the jQuery classes. Okay, let's use the class, right here edit. Now come back here again. So everything is, each and every column is having, a row is having one edit button now. Okay, how to make it functional is like, now this, take this and create a div inside this. Okay, inside the div tag write this, it will be having the same effect as it is the previous one. Now this div, you give the id. Okay, this div you give the id name should be edit hyphen php echo. Okay, let's put this here, this field name, because this is the unique one, so we are doing it. Now see what happens is like, if you inspect element, you will be able to see it like every div is having div edit 1. This, if you will do 4th row, did edit 4th. If you will go for this, will go for this 3rd, then the 3 you are seeing here, right? This part edit 3. If you will go to this 2, 4, 5, okay, 8, so IDs are properly coming. Okay, now we need a save button as well. Create this, make a effect, instead of edit right here save, make a effect of it right here save, instead of primary secondary, make it primary. Come here, refresh this page, see edit and save, both buttons have come now. Okay, we are having 2 buttons at the same time now. So the main thing is like, the purpose of this is like, once you will click on edit, then it should become editable, and then the save button should come. By default the save one should not be here. Let's come here, no worries to that. Let's come at the end of your body tag, start writing your script tag here, JavaScript or jQuery include here. So we have seen one function, dollar document dot ready is a function. Inside that write a function call function body starts. Okay, what we need to hide, we need to hide all the save buttons, right? What we need to hide, all the save buttons. Okay, let's do one thing here. Let's create a variable dollar count. This will give us the column count, right? Dollar column count equals to dollar result num rows. Okay, instead of this, now call this variable, remove this from here. Okay, let's check here, where column count equals to php echo dollar column count alert call column count. Let's see it out what this is giving us. Let's refresh this page. It is giving us 22. Okay, now let's implement a loop here. Okay, for I, this will become column count, okay, less than column count, because we are starting from 0. Let's start it from 1, because column count will be 1 to 22. Okay, so 1 and lesser than equals to 22. Okay, it will become now. Let's do this now. What we need to write is, right, we must have to hide this. So this is the ID. How to hide any div in jQuery is like dollar on the basis of ID has div hyphen. So ID will become what? Save hyphen, right? Save hyphen and the number 1 2 3 4. Okay, add plus here and give I. So it will become hyphen 1 2 3. That's what we have seen here, right? That's what we have seen. It will become edit 1 save 1. Okay, then the edit 2 3 save 2. This is how it will come, right? Edit 2 save 2. So this ID will give it the same, and we'll call a function called hide. What we'll do, we'll call a function called hide. Okay, let's come here, refresh this page. Oh, awesome. Very easily we are able to hide all our save buttons. Still the save buttons are there. If you will do the inspect elements, you will be able to see save are there. There is a CSS applied on it called display none, but our motto is resolve that now only one button is displayed whenever this document will be loaded into the browser. Now our second thing is that whenever we'll click on edit, this all the things should be editable. Let's create a function called edit me. Okay, pass ID to it, because if we'll click on this must be having some ID, right? Pass ID to it. Okay, and let's first check whether it is working or not. ID, how ID we are getting? Edit me. Come here, this is the function, this is the place where we need to implement JavaScript. Instead of href, in href go and write JavaScript, that function name, and pass the ID. What is the ID? Pass this, don't pass edit hyphen, pass this. Okay, so that we can append anything with that. Okay, what we need to pass? We must have to pass this. Okay, semicolon, refresh this. Once it will be refreshed, click on this, see this is 1, this is the 6, so 6 is coming, 7 9 is coming. So ID we are getting perfectly. Now come here, let's try with the second row, Pawan Kumar, this. Okay, let's try with this. So it should be editable now. So again, what we have done with this, the same way we must have to do with this as well. So how to do it now? Okay, I'll change it for 1. Okay, let's do it. How to deal with it? It's like, again, create a div. Okay, create 2 divs. One will be give ID will be what? Div hyphen. Okay, let's put this data here. Let's sort this. Always writing this much big codes are not. Let's $id equals to, let's put this, sorry, here, $id equals to this. let's put this here. Okay, now div underscore div hyphen id will be what? Div hyphen give this name, column name. Okay, eid. Let's hard code right now. Div hyphen id hyphen and then the php1 echo $id. Okay, hyphen this, and now the value will be this. Now the value will be this we have modified into id. So let's remove this. This I have written when. Let's remove this from here. Okay, now this value will be what? The shorthand will try. This is the shorthand of PHP to populate. If we'll see here, so we are having the things still as it is. Okay, now create one more id. Let's give div hyphen input hyphen id and hyphen this. You add it here as well. Why we are doing this? Because so that we can uniquely identify the rows, and then copy this. Okay, come here, let's give input type equals to text. Name will be what? Name will be input hyphen id. Put hyphen id hyphen the value will be, let's copy this from here to here, put it here as well, put it in the value as well. id will be same as it is of name, so id will be this. Okay, let's see it out again. We are having two things for everything: employee id, this, that and all. Okay, how to hide this? On click of edit me. Once the edit me will be clicked, now what we should do? We should hide this. So again, to hide, what will be there? Let's set this as a universal thing. Don't set anywhere. Okay, let's set this here so that we can access it from anywhere. If you can do alert here as well, alert, I am here, alert, do the column count. Let's see here, just refresh it. Okay, I am here, column count is 22. Okay, now come. So column count is accessible. Again, this we need to do, this we need to call from here as well, right? Let's create a function hide me function toggle me. Okay, so why we have created a function like this, I will tell you. So that we can toggle hide and so. See, we here also we are using this. In edit also we will be using the same code. Okay, so instead of doing this from here, we'll do this like, see, we'll call the toggle me. What we need to pass, we just need to pass this value we will be able to pass. If this value we will be able to pass, then no need for this I equals to 1. This will come here, this will come here as what, id, right? This will be what, this is what, id, column id, right? Let's do this here, do plus plus, do id. Now it will become only one for loop will be enough to handle this. Remove this as well from here. Now let's see this, the effect. See, it is not coming inside, right? Now still the save is hidden. Now see, we can use the same functions here. Okay, we can use the same functions here. Now this is taking the id. Okay, on edit we are passing the id of this, so we must have to hide this. Okay, we must have to hide which one, this one should be hidden, dev input id. Okay, it should not be dev, it should be div. Okay, this must be hidden. Okay, div input id, this will be for all, this will go for all. Let's take this, let's come here, go to here, toggle me, this should be hidden. Okay, we need not to pass this because at last we are concatenating here with that. So toggle me, call this, come here, use this, refresh the page. Okay, this has not happened. Why? What is the id of this? Let's check. It's input id 1. This is div input id 1 hyphen 1. So this will become, let's, okay, we have done a mistake here. This should not be from here, this should always also be from here only, document.ready. Okay, and we need to find the action also, action. Okay, by default it will be 1. By default it will be 1 means what? By default it will edit if action triple equals to 1, then it will hide, by default it will hide, else what it will do, it will show. Okay, will enhance it more. Okay, now come here, now refresh this, see, it has come back to normal position, all the columns has been hidden. Now let's do it only for one field, the same thing, same concept. Let's put it from here, let's paste it here, this will become, let's control X from here and app name, put it here again, div id php echo id. Okay, div input id, let's check this here as well, Raja Mudarlu, it has came here again. Okay, what's the id for this? input id 1. So this should be hidden by basically. Let's give, this is id, this should be div name, div f name. Okay, let's give you a div f name, input f name. Just start replacing with the column names only. Okay, and come here, cd input f name. Done some mistake. It is also hidden. Now let's try saving these names. Okay, let's try changing this one field only. You can achieve this, you can create more dynamic as you want. Okay, my purpose is not to create more dynamic here. My purpose is to resolve the issue so that you can show your creativity here. Let's come. Now this is also hidden. Now if we'll click on the edit, what should happen is like it should become the input field should come as it is for that field. Okay, so edit me, if you will see alert id. Okay, let's refresh this. Let's alert 2 we are getting. So what we need to do is like we need to populate it. Okay, what we need to do, we need to populate it. So there will be two divs like that, if you will see that. So we are having a div app name and div input app name. So div input app name means input should come and this should go and hide. So let's remove input from here and this should go and hide over. Let's give some value called 2, because 1, if it is having 1 it will be hiding it, right? And if it will be it should be default, so it will go and hide, and it will be 2, so it will show. Now come, let's click, let's see here what is happening now is like, okay, this we have done for all, that's why. Let's do this. This one should be shown, so this one will become this and this id will come here. Let's remove this, let's put it here. Let's give has, let's remove this. Okay, this will be shown and the first one will be hidden. See, now the first one will be hidden, so it is hiding all. Okay, because again here it will go into the loop. Let's do this, it will become hide for this only, this particular thing will be hidden now. Let's remove the toggle from here. Okay, and that particular thing will be shown. Let's see now, this has become the editable, these all are not. We can edit here Ravi. Okay, now the edit button also should be not seen now. Okay, so the edit button also should be hidden now, so it will become edit should be hidden. Okay, instead of that save should come. Okay, let's edit. If you guys will be able to see the effect, let's see. Save is here and it is now Pawan. I am changing it to Ravi. Okay, as soon as we'll click on save, let's create a function called save me. Okay, again pass the ID. Okay, alert ID. Let's see, this is becoming edit. Okay, on save nothing is there. Let's go on save JavaScript, save me, and again the ID we need to pass. Okay, same as it is, pass this here. Go to that, click on save. Now click on save too. I think this table is becoming the issue now. Let's create, this is 8, let's give it to 10. So I'm just using the grid system. I'm not well, it might be because of that my voice quality will not be that much great today, as you guys will be expecting me from my end. So don't bother if you will not be able to get it, just let me know. Okay, this one I have taken it. Okay, div, and where the table finishes, div. This thing is coming, why this is coming? There is something bad with this table, something is missing. I'm missing something here. 12 will also become 10. One. Let's copy this, paste it here. Okay, still something is missing. See, this bootstrap alignment from here to here, it is from here to here. Should be 1. And post to that div, post to this div as well. Now why this column table column border is coming till here? See, this effect is because of table over. We'll see it later why this extra space is coming. Okay, let's do it for now. Edit, click on save. We are getting 2. Okay, now once we'll click on save. Okay, so we need to get the value. Get column val. We can check like that. If dollar has, this is the input. See, what is the ID for this? Sorry, what is the ID for this? Is the ID will input app name, right? The ID is input app name hyphen plus ID dot val. If dollar input and val not equals to this, okay, sorry, don't put not equals to this, then what? Alert. Okay, first name cannot be null. Event dot prevent default, return false. Now see, if we'll try to edit as a blank, we'll say first name cannot be done. It will come here. Now let's do the focus. Let's copy from here to here and dot focus should be there. Now do it. Let's remove that. 2 name cannot be null, and see it is pointing you here. So this is a good scenario. Post to that, we must have to use AJAX, $.AJAX. Okay, multiple parameters we must have to pass here. That is why URL create update .php. It will update the data. Okay, method or type should be post. Okay, and the data should be, data will be what? This will be the data. So suppose data will be app name I am sending like this. Okay, then on success call the function response, receive the response. Okay, once response will come, alert the response. Okay, once response will be alerted, refresh the page, window dot location dot call this only. Let's check this out. Create a page, new file, update.php. Let's go for it. PHP. Okay, require once config.php file, receive that $app name equals to $_ request. This is the key which we need while receiving app name. Okay, it might be having some data and all, some junked values. Let's trim it, spaces and all can come. Let's receive like this. Let's check if $app name not name to null, then echo error, app name cannot be null. Else what we'll do, we'll update query update. What is the table name? Employees. Set. We to update we must need id as well. Id equals to trim $_request. Let's pass id here only. Now how this id will come from here? So this id is going, right? Let's just give comma id colon id. This is the key, this is the value of id. So this is the key, same key which we are receiving here. Update employee. Set f_name equals to dollar. What will that? F name where e_id equals to $id. Okay, dollar. Just execute that query. How to execute that query? On the con variable, call the query function. Inside that query function, pass this SQL query, and done. Let's echo updated. Okay, let's refresh this. Once refreshed, click on it. Let's give the name Ravi 2, and the value is coming updated, but it didn't. Window dot relocation has not happened. Okay, that has not happened. Okay, let's do one thing. On successful updation, let's save it here as well. Okay, no need to do window dot relocation. Let's do that thing as well. See how can we change the response. Once it will be done, what we must have to do, this one should be hidden now, right? Done. This one should be hidden now, right? And the save button should also be hidden, right? Sorry, let it be here. Till here remove. Save will be hidden. Edit will should be shown. Edit will be show, right? And then one more is which we have div. This one should be visible. Okay, this one should be div appname id. This one should be shown now, and the value of this should be changed, right? The value of this should be changed. So how can we pass the value here? Success @has give and pass this value here, this app name. This is what we have updated. Okay, let's come here where result equals to response dot split is a function. Okay, split is a function. @has, it will split and create an array. Okay, now alert it will become an array. Alert result of 0. Result of 0 will contain what? Success. Array will always start from 0 and all. Okay, and this value div dot fname dot plus id. Okay, this value as well, all the both things, value dot val, set it to result of 1. Okay, div dot instead of input name it should be div it's not input only should be hidden, this one should be hidden. So let's come, okay, and the value of this, change this. Let's refresh this again, come here, do it Ankit, do save, success. So it has become Ravi only. Try with text, sorry, div app name. This should be hidden. Let's try again. Let's try again. Manjit, save. See, Manjit, it is happening. Let's try again. Let's see it here first, whether it has become Manjit or not. See, it's Manjit here. Save. Okay, it's Ravi Kumar again. See it here. So Ravi again. We are again editing it to Pawan. Save. See, without going to any page, you are able to edit and update. So this is done. Okay, this will be available in your Git repository soon. Now I am pausing this video. This video will be shared with you guys soon. Thank you so much for listening patiently.